ISP Power Moves, brought to you by the International Scholars Program.
After receiving the I-20, everything was smooth. I went back to the student portal, the International Scholars Student Portal, and uploaded the I-20. And afterwards, the visa resources were I was granted access to the visa resources, to the visa training resources. And in these visa resources, there were testimonials and mock session of other students doing the mock with the team, with the program team. Yeah, and I learned a lot. And 1 week before my the scheduled visa, I did a mock interview with the team. And in this mock interview, it was a very great eye opener, because it gave me what I was gonna expect. Yeah, it was very helpful in the preparing. I was also doing my training with my roommate, who was also very helpful. And yeah, because all the questions that I got from the visa training process, I was noting them down, and we would sit down with my roommate and we would walk them through a question by question, and perfect everything. Yes, I looked for a date. After I got my date, which was on November 5th, and the big day came after a lot of preparing and a little bit of nervousness. And I went for my visa interview at the Embassy of the United States in Copenhagen. And I got there. My visa interview was scheduled at 8:15 in the morning. I got there by 7:30. It was a very smooth process getting in, and the normal security checks and checking if my name existed on the list that day. And I went in, got scanned, my hands were scanned, and I was given a ticket to wait. And they collected my documents, that is passport, I-20, and they also verified my residence card in Denmark, if I was there legally. And I gave it to them. They confirmed that I was staying in Denmark legally. Yeah, and I would say it was a smooth process for me. And yeah, and my time came. I went to the VO. He was in his 40s, a very bold man. He was giving, some people were being given visas, others were being denied, and he was on a fast mode. So I had to adjust and get on his fast mode. So I presented my document, and the first question was, my first question from the VO was if I have ever traveled in the US, and I told him no, because previously I was a bona fide student who was participating in agribusiness programs. And that's when he came to the question of what I was doing in Denmark. And I told him my business there, in which I was participating in an agribusiness program. And he requested for documents so that he could verify my story. And I gave him the documents, my legal documents there, and he checked them, and it was all right. And then the other questions were why University of Kentucky? And this was a question that I had previously prepared for. And I proceeded to tell them that I was particularly interested in University of Kentucky because it was one of the few universities in the world that had a supply chain analytic lab. And yeah, that was one of the biggest reasons. And in this supply chain management lab, it was we would dive into data of how all the supply chain processes were going on in the world. He proceeded to ask why I did not choose to study in Denmark. And And this was a question that had also prepared for, and I gave him my reasons and told him that the US was highly advanced, and this is one of the reasons that I wanted to go there and pursue my graduate studies there. Yeah. I was a little bit nervous, but he was very interested in my case. You could see by how I was responding through the training, the visa training. I was giving my answers very eloquently, and he was very interested. He was intrigued because, yeah, I was giving him the answers that to his satisfaction. And there was some green light at the end. Well, he held my passport back, and he said that he checked through my passport, and he said, I think I'm 50-50 if I'm gonna give you this visa or not, but I think you deserve it, and I'm gonna give it to you. And he said that I'm gonna keep your passport, and he gave me my I-20 form back, and he told me that I should take care of it because I was gonna need it at the port of entry, and that was the green light. And he told me to press my right hand on the scanner, and yeah, that was a moment of joy, because I spent a while working on that.
Thank you for watching ISP Power Moves. The International Scholars Program is here to turn your study abroad dreams into reality, no matter the challenges. Explore our programs at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com and join us next time for more strategies, expert tools, and inspiring stories to fuel your journey abroad as a thriving international student. The International Scholars Program, empowering dreams.